Hey, hello. Hello, Rafael. Hello, Shanine. Looks like we are live. Um, if there's any problems with the audio, do tell me if the audio levels are okay with my microphone, with the music, if everything is looking good. If you are here, players who are playing, so right now we need Martin, also known as Pepe, Dope Troviek, Iceblade, and Rafael. We already have Rafael in the chat. What's up, Rafael? And we can start. So basically, this is CTP Tier 2 in June 2020. So let's see how this works out. So players, if you are here, do tell me hello in the chat so that we can possibly start. Dobry, if you could go stencil ready, I'd appreciate that. And Iceblade has a stencil on, so if you can turn it off, that would be good. I had to do the entire setup today, so if some things look a little bit jank, I do apologize. I hope it's still reasonably okay. And yeah. Hello, Martin. So now I need to pull up the spreadsheet, just have more info, see not who's home and away, this is not CTL, who is gonna be picking levels first and stuff like that. Alright, hey Iceblade. So for the first matches, we have Martin against Dobrichovic and Iceblade against Rafael. And the two players who will be choosing first in terms of level choices, we do not have any players with a PB under 300k on this stream, so it will be 15 and 18 starts all the way. And we need level selections from Rafael and Martin, please, and readies from everyone, and then we can start with all the games. And yeah, so hey Rocco, thanks. So we have one ready from Rafael. I hope I don't lose track of everything. That's my main goal. Dobre, you are not stencil ready. Please get stencil ready. So Martin is ready 15. But I need Dobre to go stencil ready, please. Okay, so we can count it down for the right side. I need Dobre to go to stencil ready before we can start for that match. So let's start for the right side. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. But Dobre, please go stencil ready. And once you are, please write ready in the chat, and then we can start with your game. Martin, please don't start. I said this was only for the right side. Please pay attention. So, no. Martin, please tap out. And are you now stencil ready, Dobrichovic? Meanwhile, on the right side, Iceblade 32,000, Rafael on 79,000. Rafael with a nasty Lombard dependency there in the middle. Gonna be able to fill it. Meanwhile, Iceblade with some trouble in his stack. Iceblade in a lot of trouble. Iceblade is going to top at 32,000. Raphael on 37,000 is already good and takes game number 1. So that is 1-0 to Raphael. No, not 2-0, 1-0. Okay, and whenever you are ready, Double, please tell me. You know, Iceblade says ready 15. So, for the right side, we can count this down for game number 2. Going on level 15, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Still waiting on Double Troy to get stencil ready before he can start on the left. So it was an unfortunate early top out for Iceblade. Now electing to go for level 15. See maybe some more luck on that. I believe this is Iceblade's debut in CTP. Raphael, on the other hand, competed for many months, most notably last month, getting to top 3, losing in the losers finals. Neither player off with the Tetris. Iceblade building up, mischief there, but able to get his first Tetris. You know, Raphael has to clean. Okay, so Dobrotroik says kinda ready, so hopefully, yeah, it's looking good. So Dobra is ready. Martin, please, can you say ready again? Just so we are all good. Iceblade with some garbage on his stack. Alright, cool. So for the left side, we can finally start. Let's count this down. Ready 15, he says 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Iceblade currently in the lead at 47,000. Oh no, Dobrotrovic. What happened? Looks like he tops out at 71 points. I don't know what happened. Please, was that an intentional top out? Now starts again, but I didn't see what happened. Oh, either way, Iceblade tops out at 47,000 points. Raphael on 17,000. Needs to get to 47,000 points, 48,000 points. Please, when you top out, please immediately write the top out score, as fortunately the layout does not allow us to see the top out score. So please, please tell us, write in chat what your top out score. Meanwhile, Martin about to top out. So Raphael takes game number 2. It seems Dobra has topped out. He also topped out before, so I don't know what was going on there. But either way, Dobra has lost game 1, and Martin now 1-0 ahead. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but either way, it's game 1 to Martin. Thanks, Iceblade. Okay, so Raphael says ready 18. Iceblade says ready. So can we get readies for the left side, then we can all start simultaneously, please. Dobrotroik says ready, but it is your level choice. Please choose the level. Alright, so for everyone, we can count this down for game number 2 on the left, number 3 on the right. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Martin takes game number 1. Let's write this in the spreadsheet. There we go. So now Iceblade is underway. This time Raphael going for the 15 strats, for the 18 strats, sorry. Game 1 able to secure that due to an early top up from Iceblade. And fortunate start for Iceblade, level 15. Means that Rafael is now 2-0 ahead. Rafael getting his first Tetris. Iceplayed has already gotten his first. So let's see how this works out. Martin getting his first Tetris on the left. Dobrotrovic able to get his first Tetris. Iceplayed in some trouble, but some nice burning there. Needs to dig out of this. Not the nicest of situations for Iceplayed. Ooh, doesn't get the piece over. So Iceplayed in quite a bit of trouble. Oh no, Rafael topped out at 31,000. I didn't see what happened there, but Rafael tops out at 31,000. So Iceplayed tops out at 53,000, but is good and actually stays alive and takes game number 3. So avoids getting swept. Meanwhile, on the left side, we have Martin at 98,000, 30,000 for Dobrotrovic. Well, why wouldn't they be allowed? Of course they're allowed. So Iceplayed says ready 15. So just need a ready from Rafael. 34,000 for Dobrotrovic, 118 for Martin. But okay, so both players on the right are ready. So let's count this down for game number 4 on the right. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left, Martin with an over 100,000 point lead. Dobrotrovic has been having quite a suffer game from the beginning. Martin now in some trouble. Now needs something over to the left. Getting the long piece over. But it's very high up for Martin. Martin staying alive so far. Good burn there. So Martin on 145, 49,000 for Dobrotrovic. On the right, Iceplayed starting off with 2 Tetrises, 39,000 for him. Rafael, clean start, looking for his first Tetris. Looks like Martin has cleaned up and now ready for a dirty Tetris. Getting it 168 for Martin, make that 187 for Martin. 54,000 for Dobrotrovic, 58,000 for Iceplayed, and Rafael right now trying to reopen the well. So Rafael getting his first Tetris, 32,000 for Rafael, 77,000 for Iceplayed. Dobrotrovic in some trouble, 58,000 for him, and 209,000 for Martin. Hey, RVP. Oh no, Dobrotrovic is going to top out at 59,000 points, so Martin is good and takes game number 2 and moves into a 2-0 lead. So now we need a level selection from Martin and a ready from Dobrotrovic. We can start with game 3. Ooh, sorry. Meanwhile, on the right, Rafael on 73,000 points, Iceplayed on 136. Alright, so Martin says ready 15, Dobrotrovic says ready 15, so let's count this down for game number 3 on the left. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Iceplayed currently in the lead, trying to stay alive in the set. Was 2-0 down, took 1 game back. And Rafael currently not getting any Tetrises, but now possibly set up for some. 80,000 for Rafael, 159 for Iceplayed. So Iceplayed getting a row 2 Tetris. Rafael staying clean on the right. 121 for Rafael, 187 for Iceplayed. On the left, meanwhile, Martin on 22,000. Dobrotrovic still yet to get his Tetris. Setting up a Lombard dependency, needing the Lombard. Currently, Dovichovek is going to top out at 4,000 points. Iceblade is trying to stay alive. Iceblade tops out at 188. Rafael needs to get to 189 in order to win the game. Meanwhile, Martin on the left has won the game, so Martin wins. And takes the first set of the stream. Meanwhile, Rafael needs to get to 188 or 189, but currently in some trouble. Trying to stay alive. This is very tough for Rafael. He's something for the right, but is not going to be able to get it over. And Rafael tops out at 130. So Iceblade now, yeah, we are into a decider. So yeah, that is 3-0 for Martin. We'll just quickly finish up this game before we set up the next scene, because the next games are scheduled for 15 minutes from now, so no need to rush them. Meanwhile, on the right, Rafael goes for low 15, does not elect to go 18. And Iceblade says ready, so let's count this down for the decider on the right side. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Rafael with a Lombard dependency there in the middle, but able to fill it. You know, Iceblade able to get his first Tetris. Rafael again with a dependency. Iceblade getting a Tetris, 58,000 for Iceblade, 43,000 for Rafael. So currently Iceblade in the lead. 97,000 points for him, 63,000 points for Rafael. Both players keeping it clean at the moment. Slight lead for Iceblade still. 117 for Iceblade, 83,000 for Rafael. So Iceblade with a hang, misses the spin. So now stack in some deeper trouble, and Rafael is actually taking the lead meanwhile. 143 for Rafael, 142 for Iceblade. And Rafael currently with a cleaner stack, but looks like Iceblade cleaning this out. No problem for him. Just needs that Lombard. Now again, imperfection in his stack. Now Rafael now nearly a Tetris ahead. 162 for Rafael, 146 for Iceblade. So Iceblade actually back in the lead now, as Rafael had to do some burning. 188 for Iceblade, 186 for Rafael. Currently both players playing clean, and we are above the halfway point. Still very close game. 209 for Iceblade, 195 for Rafael. Now Iceblade wanting to reopen the well. Gonna cost him some burns. You know, Rafael, nice stack for him. Getting a Tetris now in the lead. 216 for Rafael, 212 for Iceblade. Looks like Iceblade looking to get out of this. Making some progress, putting the long bar over to the left. Iceblade is now clean. Tetris is ready. But Rafael now in the lead. Ooh, interesting adjustment there for Iceblade. Actually works out pretty well. Getting a Tetris 238 for Iceblade, 237 for Rafael. So still an incredibly tight game this. Both players playing really high up. Rafael taking the triple, Iceblade getting the Tetris. Do you need to play at 1630? Yeah, I believe so. That's what the schedule says. So approaching level 16. Iceblade not with the best of stacks. Rafael much cleaner. Rafael transitions to level 16 with the Tetris on 306. Iceblade transitions not with a clean stack on 283 and needs to complete the stake up high. This is really tough for Iceblade. And Iceblade is going to top it at 285. Rafael at 310 is already good. And wins the game in a decider. So Rafael moving on in the winner's bracket. Not over for Iceblade nor for Double Elimination, as both of them will be in the loser's bracket. Have Martin and no, they've already finished. It says a 3-0. So yeah, that is the game for Rafael. GG's. So let's look next. Next up, we will have Janine versus G-Dutch and Alpaitem versus RVP. So let me get that set up. We are scheduled to start in 7 minutes, so should be able to create the scene for that. You know, congratulations to Martin and Rafael, who are able to move on in the winner's bracket and face each other in the next round. So it will be Martin versus Rafael and Double Elimination versus Iceblade next up. And yeah, so let's set this up. We have Janine over here. G-Dutch. Do apologize if something is off center, but I really don't care at this point. Alpaitem. And RVP. Oops. El Pilotum, please get stencil ready. This layout, unfortunately, really needs you to be stencil ready, or else everything looks really bad. So let's take a look who will be choosing levels first. So it'll be RBP and Janine who are going to be picking the levels first. Take your time. We're only scheduled to start in 4 minutes from now, so please chill. Don't worry. Don't be in any rush. Uh, okay, so I'm back. I've just been talking to myself for like an idiot for about 5 minutes because I didn't realize that my microphone was muted. Anyways, please, can we get readies in the chat? My fault, my apologies. Sorry for the delay. But now we are good. It looks like we can start. So, as we said before, we need a level selection from Janine. She's already said ready 18. RVP says ready 15. Alright, Janine says ready 18. RVP says ready 15. It looks good enough. Just go with it. Alright, so everyone, let's count this down for game number 1 on all sides. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So me trying to be compassionate, not wanting to subject everybody to my eating noises, meant that I just muted my microphone and we just lost 5 minutes. Cool. But most important thing is we are here now, starting off level 18 on the left, level 15 on the right. Mischief there for G-Dodge, trying to get a stack in order before getting his first Tetris. Janine has already gotten hers. Alpython getting his first Tetris and RVP getting his first Tetris. So G-Dodge at the moment needs to get his stack under control. Currently getting a bit high. Getting to these heights can be very intimidating on level 18 speeds as the stack just gets higher and higher and so quickly before you can really do much about it. Oh no, I didn't see what happened there, but Alpython tops out at 19,000 points. RVP on 20,000 is already good. Takes game number 1. Meanwhile, G-Dodge in quite a bit of trouble. And is going to relent. So G-Dodge tops out at 12,000 points. So RVP and Janine each take their first games. So let's write this down. Janine and RVP. Alright, cool. So, Janine says ready 15, G-Dodge said ready 15, Item says ready, and RVP says ready. So we can count this down for everyone. Let's for game number 2 on both sides. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alpython with a very nasty Lombard dependency is going to fester into the stack, meaning he now has to clean at the beginning. RVP off to a good start, getting a Tetris. G-Dodge with a huge dependency in the middle himself now needs to deal with this. Oh no, mischief there for G-Dodge, but opens up the well. So it looks like he is trying to stay alive. Alpython, meanwhile, is going to top out at 4,000 points, so RVP is taking game number 2 and is now 1 game away from advancing in the winner's bracket. You know, G-Dodge seems he has the stack somewhat under control, getting the Lombard for a triple, but he is trying to stay alive as best as he can. So meanwhile, that is 2-0 to RVP. And oh no, G-Dodge in the end tops out at 12,000 points. That is 2-0 to Janine. This guy is really making up the time that I wasted on not muting my microphone. By muting my microphone, I mean. So, do appreciate that. Either way, now it is level selection from Janine and RVP. And no mercy from Janine saying 18 ready. RVP says ready 15. So That is, yep, 4 readies, so yeah, thank you. Let's count this down for game number 3 on both sides. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Janine getting her first Tetris. Cheetah just set up for one and getting his first Tetris. Janine is already off with 2. Cheetah just set up for his second, getting a Tetris. Now he needs the Lombard in the middle, getting the Lombard. Janine with some garbage on her stack. So 48,000 for Janine, 50,000 for G-Dudge, 24,000 for Alpaltum, and 40,000 for RVP. I know I'm butchering your name, I do apologize, but I'm trying my best. Looks like Janine has cleaned up. 79,000 for Janine, and oh no, some problems there on Janine's stack. Now, huge tower needs to somehow recover from this. Looks like she's going to be able to do the burns, get it down a little bit to manage this very dirty stack, but this is very tough still. 84,000 for Janine, 100,000 for G-Dudge. You know, RVP set up for her in the middle, going for column 8. RVP on 101,000. Alpaltum on 47,000, 104,000 for G-Dudge, and 95,000 for Janine. Janine is still trying to dig out of this, getting the necessary pieces. But G-Dudge just chugging along, running up a lead here. Bit of a dependency there. Now G-Dudge setting up for a dirty Tetris, meanwhile some buffering on Janine's side. And oh no, Janine will top out at 105,000, so G-Dudge is good. Takes the game, so G-Dudge stays alive. Takes game number 3. So now it is G-Dudge's level choice. And meanwhile, on the right, it is RVP with a huge lead, 146 for RVP, 58,000 for Alpaltum. Now, alright, so for the left, let's count this down. Game number 4. Three, two, one, Tetris. Alright, so you know, oh no, Alpaltum is going to top out at 59,000 points, so RVP on 169 is already good and completes the sweep, taking him into winner's bracket round 2. So congratulations to RVP. He advances. Alpaltum, not the end for you. You will be facing, I believe, the loser of this match. So, not over yet. GG's. You know, on the left, Janine on 38,000 points, G-Dudge on 20,000. So 57,000 for Janine, 58,000 for G-Dudge. So the winner of this will face RVP and the loser will face Alpaltum. Currently Janine in the lead with a Tetris, 118 for Janine, 99,000 for G-Dudge. Now let us see what the next match would be. 138 for Janine, 120 for G-Dudge. So next up, we would have the loser of this versus El Paltem and Iceblade versus Double Elimination on the left. I'll just do it exactly to that. So 160 for G-Dudge, 157 for Janine. Really close game at the moment. Oh no, missed up there for G-Dudge, but still salvageable. Getting that tuck, and now only one roof burn away from reopening the well. Just gonna do it a little bit harder, but yeah, there you go. G-Dudge is clean. 196 for Janine, 181 for G-Dudge. Janine a little bit up high, now forced into some burning. Looks like Janine is going to be fine reopening the well. 201 for G-Dudge, 201 for Janine. 8 points separated them for a moment, but now Janine in the lead. 240 for Janine, 221 for G-Dudge. Both players keeping it clean. 260 for Janine, 242 for G-Dudge. G-Dudge with a Lombard dependency. Doesn't fill with a Lombard. So G-Dudge now set up for center well. So now Janine in the lead. G-Dudge getting the center well. 326 for G-Dudge, 358 for Janine. We're gonna have El Paltem versus El Paltem. No, we're gonna have the loser of this match on the left, sorry, facing off against El Paltem. Janine now on low 16 at 420. G-Dudge on low 16 at 365. G-Dudge now in some trouble. You know, Janine is ahead, and G-Dudge with some hangs. A tough situation for G-Dudge, and G-Dudge is going to top out at 372. Janine on 473,000, looking to get a 500k from an 15 start. Sorry, an incredible game, especially for competition. A very respectful game from G-Dudge as well, but unfortunately, just not enough versus Janine playing absolutely great. Janine looking to maybe go for a level 20 or something. So far staying alive. There you go, level 20 for Janine. Let's see how far she can go. This is now a 500k 15 start game. Possibly level 21. Just 3 lines away. Online level 21 for Janine. Janine's still going here. Now the stack looking worse, but level 21 and 510,000 for Janine, absolutely insane. In the end, taking the match. So let's log this in. Janine takes game number 4 and the set. So G-Dudge now in the losers bracket. Janine moving on to face RVP. So now next up in the schedule, we will have Velvet Shovek facing off against Iceblade and G-Dudge facing off against El Palta. So let's see what happens now. So these matches are scheduled to begin in 10 minutes. So please wait until then. This time I won't mute my microphone, so we will hopefully start on time. We still managed to start on time that time, so it's all good. So yes, absolutely very good game from G-Dudge. Unlucky to get that. But yeah, I know the font sizes aren't all uniform. I don't care if you're about to complain about that. So let us pull up the streams. I don't quite understand why final thing isn't working. Alright, let me try and fix this. So now we have G-Dudge. So let's see if we put El Palta. Maybe I accidentally deleted something I shouldn't have. Alright, there you go. Looks good. Oh, Black Cat won her first match. That's very cool. So what's going on in the other streams? Let's see. Smichu got a bye into the next round. Balbar defeats Vache. Emok defeats Schweeter. Starwise defeats Scoopman. And looks like Vache will have a bye. So that is our thing. M16 defeats Sir Mazer. And JXZ defeats Cryptonick. And on the fourth stream we have Blau beating Lorax and Black Cat defeating Bill. Very interesting. We see Messex defeating Eggmaster. And we have MJ defeating Chris Forrest. So very interesting games there. So now for these sets we will have Iceblade and G-Dudge. We'll have the level selections in the first match in the first games, let me just run to the toilet and fill up my water bottle. Alright, hello, I'm back. So that's what the score is. And do feel free. We have time until 4 minutes from now when the matches are scheduled to begin, so we are very comfortably on schedule. Everything so far going well, knock on wood. I don't know why I would say that. But yeah, either way, after this block of matches, we'll have Martin against Rafael and Janine taking on RVP. Alright, I gotta fill something into my calendar. Apparently now I'm Chong's personal restreamer, because now he's just not pinging all the restreamers in CTL. He's pinging only me and asking me if I can restream, so cool. Chong versus Sodium tomorrow at 4 PM UTC. Cool. Alright, so as said before, it is Iceblade and G-Dudge who have the level selections in the first game. Oh no, Bill had to drop out or something. What happened there? Because it only says 1-0. That's a shame for Bill. Qualified with a really good score and has been playing pretty well. So that's a big shame for poor old Bill. Hope he's doing all fine. I'm not sure what the story is with that. But either way, okay, so G-Dudge says it's all 15 for us. Okay, cool. So, but do make sure to tell me the level selections. I just want to always be able to make sure. I won't be able to keep up with everything otherwise. Alright, so Double Chovek is ready, G-Dudge is ready, Alpaltem is ready, so you just need to get ready from Iceblade, and then we'll start at exactly 5 PM UTC. If that's possible. Yes, and please, if you write ready, don't start another game, because I want to make sure that you're actually ready. Alright, cool. So, it's, oh, your stream's 1 minute delayed. Alright, that's fine then. Alright, cool. So let's count this down for game number 1 on both sides. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We'll see what I can do. First time I'm ever dealing with browser sources, so let's see if we can refresh. Hopefully that'll help. Alright, so Dobrochovic and G-Dutch are underway. Oh, Elpatum is underway, so cool. We'll just refresh Iceblade, maybe that'll help him real quick. Alright, so all players are underway. Iceblade getting the first Tetris. Unfortunate misshift there for G-Dutch. Now G-Dutch in quite a bit of trouble. All of a sudden, really tough situation now for G-Dutch. Misshifts that piece, and that's going to be for G-Dutch. So G-Dutch tops out at 0 points. Dobrochovic tops out at 600 points. So before you know it, Alpautum and Iceblade take game number 1. Both take their game 1s. And yeah. So now Iceblade and Alpautum are good. And okay, so G-Dutch says ready 15. Alpautum says ready 15. Iceblade says ready. Dobrochovic, are you ready? Alright, so for everyone, low 15 starts again. Let's count this down. Game number 2, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So very early top bouts for the two poles. Fortunate there. We'll refresh Dobrochovic and Alpautum. I don't know if that is 720p or HD resolutions Alpautum, but just as an FYI to all new players who may be watching and are thinking about starting to enter tournaments, when you are streaming, please do not stream at high resolutions. 360p is more than you need for streaming Classic Tetris, and your bitrate also does need to be higher than 1000. Even lower is very much possible, and yeah, just FYI. 60,000 for Dobrochovic, 98,000 for Iceblade, 62,000 for G-Dutch, and 39,000 for Alpautum. G-Dutch filling that Lombard dependency and getting a Tetris, so now G-Dutch much better off, much better start for him, much better off. And yeah, Alpautum is also playing clean, fortunate Lombard dependency, but getting a Tetris. You know, Dobrochovic on 66,000, Iceblade on 117, so Iceblade also in the lead. Let's refresh Alpautum. Oh no, Alpautum tops out at 68,000 points, so G-Dutch is good and takes game number 2, so levels the setup at 1-1. And we're still going on the left as Iceblade on 143, Dobrochovic on 90,000. So Meanwhile, we have two readies in the chat for the right side, so let's count this down for game 3 of the right side, not E. Oh, there you go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Cheetah able to hold up the set. Meanwhile, on the left, Double is looking to follow suit of his countryman, trying to level up the set, but Iceblade currently in the lead, 187 for Iceblade, 130 for Double. So we are off underway on the right. We'll give Elpautum a quick refresh. He is off with the Tetris, but fortunate hang there means quite a dirty stack at the moment. Needs to clean it up. Oh no, hangs that square piece, and that's a really high dig for Elpautum. Elpautum just trying to stay alive. That's going to be for Elpautum, and G-Dudge on 42,000 is good and takes game number 2 and is now in the lead. So now Elpautum one game away from being eliminated from the tournament. This is the loser's bracket, so an elimination here means you are done for the day, and you'll have to try again next month. And G-Dudge trying to stay alive in this set. And so we have readies on both sides for the right. So let's count this down for game number 4. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You know, Iceblade in a lead, 292 for Iceblade, 164 for Dobrotrovic. So Dobrotrovic currently clean, but this is quite a lead for Iceblade, and this is not like NTSC where you have all of the 19 speed levels to go through. No, once you are at 18 and at 19, that is, some might say not a kill screen, but definitely a level which is too hard to handle for very long, unless you're Adam, and yeah. So really, Dobrotrovic needs to step up the efficiency. 330 for Iceblade, 168 for Dobrotrovic. Dobrotrovic going center well, getting the Tetris, but hang there on the left. You know, we are off underway on the right. I wanted to refresh. Elpautum, just give a quick refresh. G-Dudge clean currently, 28,000 for G-Dudge, 60,000 for Elpautum. Elpautum got off to a good start. You know, Iceblade, quite a bit of trouble now in level 16, just transition with an unclean board. And tops out 351, so Dobrotrovic needs to get to 352 or to take this game. This is quite a task. Now a lot of weight on that hole, and some hangs there. Means that the stack is really looking very rough for Dobrotrovic, and Dobrotrovic is going to top out on 199. Iceblade hangs on for game number 2, well in the lead, and now 2-0 in front. Oh. Alright, so neither player on the right currently too clean. Elpautum trying to stay alive, but meanwhile we have readies in the chat for the left side, so let's count this down. Game number 3 on the left, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So it looks like G-Dudge actually set up for a dirty Tetris. That Tetris would really be great, but is now holding out for it for quite a while. Iceblade false start on level 5, just start on 15 real quick, please. I think he knows that, there you go. He already knows the protocol. So meanwhile, Elpautum Uno there with the tower. So G-Dudge finally gets a dirty Tetris, and Elpautum in a lot of trouble is going to top it at 90,000, so G-Dudge on 106 is already good, in part due to the dirty Tetris, but is keeping it clean, and now ready in column A. But either way, G-Dudge takes a set 3-1 and advances in the loser's bracket that is the end of the road for El Pautum. By the way, thank you for playing. Hope to see you again next month. Um, it was a pleasure having you here, and we hope to see you around in the future. CTP is very happy to welcome new players. Meanwhile, 6,000 for Double Človek, 44,000 for Iceblade. Double Človek in quite a bit of trouble now. Oh no, some hangs up for Double Človek, and he's going to top it at 7,000 points, so Iceblade on 45,000 is already good. And there you have it. G-Dudge defeats Alpautum 3-1, and Iceblade defeats Double Človek 3-0. So that is these games done. Yep, so now we are very ahead of schedule. We have 20 minutes until the next block of games. We're just going to set it up for now. So let's see what this means. G-Dudge will face the loser of Martin and Rafael in the loser's bracket, and Iceblade will face the loser of Janine and RVP in the loser's bracket. That'll be the block of games after this one, and then afterwards we'll have the conclusion of this group of games, and we will rate somebody else. So yeah. Yeah, let me just set this up. Well, okay, so but if we want to start earlier, we definitely need every player needs to be on board with it all the way. It is everyone's right to have this 20-minute break and play whenever it is scheduled to do so. But if everyone, and I really mean everyone, is cool to play earlier, then I have no problems with that. Yeah, apparently Black Hat won against William. It says it's a 1-0, so I'm assuming that was some kind of a forfeit from Bill. So I'm not sure what happened with Bill, but either way, Black Hat advanced in the winner's bracket, so yeah. Pepe 2381. I mean, if everybody's here, then sure. Alright, Raphael's going for a toilet break, that's fine. We are trying to start ahead of schedule, so it's obviously no problem if you want to delay it a little bit. Absolutely no problem. Yeah, Dalpri, I mean, you just get better. Like, tournament play is just something or experience really does matter. Just gotta learn how to play in tournaments, and the only way you can do that is by playing tournaments, so I do hope we'll see you around still. CTP. You finished, can you join commentary? See, the thing about that is I'm not sure, because right now everything's running smoothly, and when I was testing this with Rocco, the one conclusion we had was streaming it to Discord definitely makes everything a lot worse. So, I don't know, I guess no, I mean we have some minutes. We can at least try it. We can try it. I'll hop into a commentary booth B or C actually, and we'll try and see if it works. So. No, that would be too much delay with that. I don't think that would work so well. Yo, okay. So hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go live now, see if everything still works smoothly, and we'll at least try it.
All your PCs will not crash.
Okay, wait, can you just say hello 5 times?
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, say hello again.
Hello, hello.
Say hello again.
Hello.
Okay, I think I'm just too quiet. Hello, hello. Hello, say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that's good enough. Turn up the music a little bit.
For now, it doesn't seem that anything is like dying.
Yeah, so far it seems everything is looking okay. Alright, let me just take a look. So we'll have Martin against Rafa. So Martin chooses the level and RVP chooses the level.
Okay, so they haven't played the game, so I will quickly note this. Okay, I can report this later.
No, I've got it open. I can report this myself.
Oh.
It's been
Okay.
working just fine.
Meantime, I can quickly do an update of the brackets.
Sure, okay. What's going on?
So, in the first group, we have in the first round Miku versus Balber in the second round, and Emok versus Starwise. Then we have Martin versus Rafael and Janine versus RVP in the second round, and 16 versus JXZ, and Lucy versus Felinio. That's interesting. And MJ versus Messex, and Curse versus Blackhead. And the loose bracket, Wedge beasties in the second round, Scoopman. Iceblade has beaten Dobry Chilvek, G-Dutch moved on. Eggmaster has beaten Chris, and Bill has beaten Leora. So.
Cool. Alright. So,
that's pretty interesting.
We have Ready 15 from Janine and Ready 15 from RVP. We already had some readies from Rafa and from Pepe, so we can already start, and let's count this down for game number 1 for all players. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So earlier on we saw all these 4 players winning the first matches. Martin defeating Dolbetrovic, Rafael defeating Iceblade, Janine defeating G-Dudge, and RVP getting past Alpaltum. So let's see how this works out now.
That's the first Tetris.
And if anybody can give some feedback on the audio levels, if they are fine with the music, Lorax, and if everything is audible as it should be. Meanwhile, Martin looking for his first Tetris, doing some smart burning. Very nicely done there, and getting his first Tetris. Rafael getting his second. Janine on 38,000 and RVP on 40,000. So
You can get another Tetris. Yeah, nice.
so far, no early trouble for any of these players, all showing that they can handle 15 speeds just fine.
RVP with a really, really nice Tetris. To be almost Tetris, you have a real clean stack, but now he's setting up some dependencies, but get some good pieces to minimize them so it gets another Tetris.
So Rafael having to do some burning, but he's on 66,000, Martin on 71,000, Janine on 119, RVP on 82,000. So it's a slight lead for Martin and bigger lead for Janine, but RVP gets a Tetris back. Right now Rafael is the one having to do some burning. Looks like he is able to handle it, but definitely better stack for Martin. But Martin now has some holes in the stack, trying his best, and oh no, Martin now in a bit of trouble.
Is doing really well here, so he's gets a doubles almost clean. Will he go for the dirty Tetris? Oh, I think it was a quick tap.
Slight lead still for Janine, as she's on 197, RVP on 180. Rafael, 85,000 for him, 89,000 for Martin, but Martin with a better stack as he unlocks the well, able to get a Tetris. 110 for Martin. Rafael set up for a dirty Tetris, getting it. 106 for Rafael and trying to downstack.
RVP at 201 at 55 lines, that's pretty nice pace.
Yes, Janine now looks like she'll be setting up on row 2. On the left, 149 for Martin, who's able to establish a lead, but Rafael cleaning up his stack. 226 for Janine, still in the lead, but RVP very close by on 222. RVP set up for a dirty Tetris, getting it. Currently in the lead, but Janine is ready. Taking the triple there, keeping it open, waiting for the Lombard. Lombard just isn't coming at the moment, but holds out just fine, getting the Tetris. Martin able to increase the lead, but now Rafael is clean. So 187 for Martin, 122 for Rafael, 273 for Janine, and 264 for RVP.
Pretty nice.
Oh no, misplacement there for Janine with that T-piece. Means Senuel currently not going to yield any Tetrises. Martin is Tetris ready on column 8. So Martin trying to keeping it open. Looks like Martin works out for him. 219 for Martin, 162 for Rafael, 298 for Janine, and 287 for RVP.
Another test for Janine is really, really, really strong pace. Another test is 336,000 at 98 lines. That's just really strong.
Yeah, very strong. We saw it level 21, 500k from a 15 star from Janine before, and really showing her dominance on this level. Transitioning at 357. RVP possibly looking for one more Tetris to transition. He is set up on column 2, now 1 burn away, and waiting for the long bar, holding out for the long bar, but currently the stack
Oh
getting a
no.
little bit worse. Getting a bit high is RVP. Holding out for the long bar really hasn't paid off, and now is high up. Needs to somehow get the stack under
Oh
control.
no.
This is very high up for RVP. RVP just scrambling to stay alive, but needs something for that left and won't be able to get anything over. So RVP tops out at 302,000. Janine is already good. Takes the first game,
Yes, yes.
406. And oh no, Rafael. Both players had transition, but Rafael tops out at 312. So Martin and Janine each able to win their first games.
Almost 500k from 15 stuff. Started by Janine, that's just really strong. And Shanine and Ruffle are choosing level 18.
Yep.
So we only need ready from RVP, I think, yeah.
Alright, so we have two 18 readies, and Pepe says ready. So yes, we just need a ready from RVP, and we can start. Game number 2, RVP says ready. So for everyone, let's count this down. For game number 2, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So we didn't see any early top outs, but Martin and Janine just able to outlast both their opponents. Let's see how they now fare. We now see 18 starts, this time by the choice of Rafael and the choice of Janine.
Double for Martin. And he's needing to burn a bit. But I think he will go for this column 3 Tetris. Also
Ooh,
doing this to keep efficiency high.
looks like Rafael in a lot of trouble is going to top out at
Oh
1,000
no!
points. So Martin at 53,000 points is already good. Takes game number 2. So that is a quick 2-0 lead for Martin. You know, on the right, 72,000 for Janine, 70,000 for RVP.
You'll neck and neck there. RP gets a Tetris, takes it 1 Tetris lead, but Janine's also clean Tetris that he gets also Tetris to get the same scores and the same lines. Oh, I think it was a slight misflip there by Janine, but I think she can clean out of this. And yeah, she's doing this.
So let's count this down
She's trying to
for.
get it.
So on the left we have ready 15 from both players. So we just counted down 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Martin is underway. So now Rafael trying to stay alive, needing now a win on level 15, which is Martin's choice. You know, we have some big situations for both players on the right. RVP on 128, Janine on 132.
Was out of it. So he's test ready. He's waiting for Lombard after this nice burning sequence. But she's getting a bit crowded. Gets a double and Tetris for Janine. Takes a 1 Tetris lead. Meanwhile, RVP's digging. So this the opportunity for Janine to run ahead with this lead. RVP's getting nice pieces and doing some smart burns to someone stay alive here. Oh no, this is getting really messy. Will he get something over? I'm not sure. Okay, he gets this over, but I think that's it. And I repeat tabs out of 142,000 and Janine is good and takes game 2. G0. GG's.
Yes, GG's. So on the left we have 11,000 for Rafa, who's able to get out of his early situation. Now on 11,000. Martin on 84,000 with that Tetris, but Rafa able to get his first 31,000 for Rafael. So now for the right we need a Yes, Rocco, everything's going well. We're actually ahead of schedule, which is cool. We need
Real efficient.
level selection from RVP and a ready from Janine. Meanwhile, Martin in the lead, 123 for him, 40,000 for Rafael.
RVP's choosing level 15, and Jenny's also already on level 15. So I guess we can count it down.
That's just you're ready from RVP. So there we go. So for the right side, game 3. Let's count this down. Oops. 3,
nice
2,
Tetris.
1. Tetris. So Rafa has it clean. Martin, yep, going for the center wells currently. Keeping it open. Getting the Tetris.
Right down the middle. And is maintaining this. Just playing really efficient right now. To not let Rafael get closer to his lead. Now Tetris for Martin. And I think he will maintain this row 1 center wall Tetris, or... Oh yeah, he's going for it. Okay, now he decides to just burn away and go for... I think he will just transfer it. Oh, that's interesting. It gets a Tetris, so Mario at 208, Rafael at 124,000 gets a Tetris 143,000, Janine at 39,000, and RVP at 21,000.
Martin was set up for a spin. Not gonna go for it, but works out in the end. Able to tuck that piece in there, getting the Tetris. 232 for Martin. Rafa has been playing clean, but Martin able to keep his distance. 251 for Martin, 183 for Rafael, 62,000 for Janine. Going for the Tetris, able to
nice.
burn down with that Tetris. 86,000 for Janine, 63,000 for RVP. Now Rafael is getting kind of high, hangs that piece.
Oh no.
So this is very tough now for Rafael. Rafael in a lot of trouble. Is going to top it at 184. So Martin on 270 is already good. And takes the set and advances in the winner's bracket. So Martin able to complete the sweep over Rafael.
GG's.
GG's, yes. So on the right we have RVP trying to stay alive. Is getting a bit high. Gets the 2 bottom. And now set up for the Tetris. Opens it up and gets the Tetris. Meanwhile, Janine on 144. RVP on 86,000, but currently we have some need to refresh RVP side. Oh no. Alright.
Okay, Janine gets the Tetris is at 186,000, so she gets another Tetris, is broke the 200,000 mark, is pretty has a pretty nice stack, and is going for more points. Again, a real nice 15 pace.
Trying to get RVP's stream in order, but it just says that network error. It looks like RVP is offline at the moment, so
but she should keep playing.
Yes, so please keep playing, both players. We need to... Well, we unfortunately can't get any score updates for RVP's side, but Janine is on 244. So please keep playing, complete the match, and we will then see what the... Well, going... Oh, actually, RVP, we have picture back on RVP. So RVP is on 228, Janine on 264. So still the lead
Goes for the
Janine.
column 9 Tetris.
Yes, getting...
column 8 one. Myrtle, I will send you the spreadsheet link. There you go. So nice stuff by RVP. 291,000 Janine. 327,000. That's really good.
Yes, again, another very strong game from Janine, just very efficient on level 15. Speeds are no problem for her, and just able to stack very cleanly. 348, but RVP is not too far behind as he's on 312. About to approach level 16.
You will go for this column A Tetris.
So Janine will transition with a dirty Tetris. Transitions level 16 at 368. RVP on level 16 as well, and on 333. RVP able to get a Tetris. Janine, meanwhile, in a bit of trouble, is not ready for a Tetris. This is maybe an opportunity for RVP, as RVP is keeping the stack clean, getting a Tetris. Janine is up high and not Tetris ready at the
RVP took
moment.
the lead.
Yes, RVP has taken the lead, and Janine just trying to stay alive, really. So
Wombo would really help.
377 for RVP. Janine just trying to stay alive.
She's getting it.
Would be triple ready, getting the triple.
Nice.
So now needs to stay alive,
RVP
but RVP currently in the lead. 400,000 for RVP now on level 18, 423 for RVP, 395 for Janine. So Janine now, if RVP just Tetrises this out, can get one more Tetris now, will basically make it impossible for Janine. And Janine transitions at 400,000, and that's going for Janine. So Janine tops out 400,000. RVP ends the game at over 470,000. Still going here, maybe looking for level 20. Let's see if he gets it. Now RVP has been putting in work on this 19 play. We've seen it in warm-up, playing really well, showing how good he is. Getting level 20, so very nicely done for there for RVP. RVP stays alive, taking game number 3. So now we need a love selection from Janine, a ready from RVP. Now we can start with game number 4. That was a first ever level 20. Wow. Okay, so congratulations to RVP getting his first level 20. Very nicely
and
done.
recorded.
And recorded in competition, so very nicely done. Alright, Janine says ready 18. So we just need a ready from RVP. Alright, so RVP says ready 18. So let's count this down for game number 4. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So RVP able to take that game over Janine. Was behind there for a while, but some troubles there for Janine post-transition, and the RVP able to play it out cleanly and end the game. Also with the personal feat getting level 20 friendly for the first time, so very good game there for RVP to stay alive, but now needs to do that 2 more times in order to possibly complete the reverse sweep Janine able to get her first Tetris, but some garbage in her stack means she's gonna need some burning. RVP meanwhile trying to open up the well for his first Tetris. Not getting the pieces he wants. Some very rough pieces there. So now has to do a dig.
Oh no, that's not good for him.
No, no,
Oh, he
hangs
hangs
that
a
ice
piece.
piece. And now RVP in a lot of trouble. RVP is going to top it up 5,000 points.
No.
So Janine on 31,000 points is already good and takes game number 4, winning the set and moving on. So Janine will face Martin in later today for the winners bracket continuation. And meanwhile, now we will have RVP versus Iceblade and Raphael taking on G-Dudge. So we're going to have an old Polish affair on the right side. RVP taking on Iceblade. So again, we are ahead of schedule, so this is only due to start in 20 minutes from now. I'm going to go pee, so I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, well played by both players. That was really nice. So it's Iceblade here. And G-Dutch. Yeah, Janine is really strong. She's like consistent and has a 650 KPP. That's just... I don't know why she's in tier 2, but who knows.
Alright, I'm back. So now we have what we got. RVP against Iceblade. And then something else.
And Rafa versus G-Dutch. But I don't know if G-Dutch and Iceblade are here. Okay, G-Dutch is here still.
Alright, cool.
Just
So
know.
yes, if Iceblade is here. Oh, Vernie's here. Hey, Vernie. Um, alright, let's set this up.
Okay, Iceblade is not here. So you guys have really much time to warm up as long as you want, because we're ahead of the schedule. So you take all the time.
Of course, we don't need to do everything simultaneously. We do have the two players set up, so if you do want to start, we can actually start with Rafa versus G-Dodge in the two-player scene. So whenever Ice Player is ready, you can then switch over to go that. So yeah, it looks like Raphael and G-Dodge do want to play, so let's move over to the two-player scene. Why not? So on the left we'll have Raphael.
Okay, so both players are ready on 18, so we got set up the scene and we can start.
So please write ready again when the scene is finished setting up, because I want to make sure that I don't catch anybody off guard. So name 2. Alright, so it seems we are ready. Rafa at the level trace went for level 18, and alright, so looks like both players are ready. They seem to still be ready. So let's count this down. We are ahead of schedule, so we are all good. No problem there. And yeah, so both players are ready. So you can count this down for game number 2 between these two players. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I hope.
Rafael starting with 2 long bars.
So if Iceblade is in the chat, I do hope he lets us know. Then we can switch over to the 4-player scene. Meanwhile, G-Dodge and Rafa both trying to open up with a Tetris. Rafa able to. Oh no, G-Dodge with some hangs, and all of a sudden G-Dodge in a lot of trouble is going to top it at 700 points. Rafa is already good. Takes game number 1. So Rafael winning his level selection already. Fortunate misdrop for G-Dodge, but yeah, Rafael is good. So that is 1-0 to Rafael. That is not centered at all.
G-Dodge is ready on level 15.
So you just need to ready from Rafael then. Alright, so both players are ready. So let's count this down for game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Better start for G-Dodge already with the Tetris. In fact, getting to Rafael poised to do the same, getting a second Tetris. Now G-Dodge with a Lombard dependency. Not too great. Puts a T there instead. Actually, nice burning there means it is no longer Lombard dependent, but just the piece is not exactly allowing it at the moment. 40,000 for Gito, 59,000 for Rafael. Rafael getting another Tetris.
G-Dash is a little bit messy, so he needs to dig out of this. But this is level 15, so it's manageable. On 15, I don't. On 18, I think this is like so easy to pull off.
So
Judge is
far,
getting good pieces.
G-Dodge burning out of this, taking this on, getting the Lombard, and getting another Lombard. No, it's just gonna go for the center well. The piece is just not allowing it at the moment. So it needs to work to reopen the well. But at the moment, behind 52,000 for G-Dodge, 104 for Rafael. Rafael not exactly with the cleanest stacks at the moment, but
But it is not in the chat. I just looked.
yeah, there's no pressure.
There's. Okay, G-Dutch again, really messy.
Yes, G-Dodge is up high, getting higher. Really needs to dig out of this. Line piece is what he was looking for. Let's see how he solves that situation on the left. Z piece is not exactly what he wants. Now Rafael with the tower, but G-Dodge in quite a bit of trouble. G-Dodge now, Lombard would really solve a lot of his issues. That also works. So G-Dodge still trying to stay alive. 122 for Rafael, who's in a dig himself. Could actually turn this into a Tetris now. He's going to play it safe. And it's 68,000 for G-Dutch, who's still hanging in there. Trying very hard to stay alive. Does not want to go 0-2 in an elimination game. And now, Lombard dependent, but if he gets it, it's looking good, yeah. Could have burned with the T-piece, doesn't do so. And
no,
oh no,
that's aggressive.
Tops out at 76,000. Could have burned with that T-piece. We have Salted Sofa with the raid. Thank you very much for the raid of Party of 11. We are here for CTP June Tier 2 tournament. This is, as we know, a one-day tournament, as all CTPs are, and this is Group B. There are 4... No, Iceblood, you didn't miss your match. It's completely fine. We just started with this match since both players were in the chat, so no problem, Iceblood. Whenever you are ready, you have all the time in the world. We only start scheduled to start in 7 minutes from now. But yeah, so this is CTP Tier 2 Group B. The other streamers are Classic Tetris PAL, Paul Yo, and Chris Forrest. So if you want to look at some of the other matches, this is Tier 2 action. Yeah, we have Lorax here in the commentary. We are getting through this match. We have Rafael against G-Dudge now, and Iceblade and RVP will start soon. Either way, we have Rafael going for level 18, saying ready, and G-Dudge is ready, so let's count this down for game number 3. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, Iceblood, no problem. If this is over before for 6 p.m. UTC, then we can actually do the other game also in the 2-player scene. Just let us know when you are ready. Yeah, don't worry, Kingsman. I'll already break the record either way, so I don't need these sets. Don't worry.
Oh no, misdrop by G-Dutch.
G-Dutch now fighting for his tournament life. This is a double elimination tournament, and this is the loser's bracket. G-Dutch just fighting for his life at the moment, and that hang with the line piece is almost surely going to do it. And G-Dutch, the road ends, and G-Dudge, the score isn't updated, it's actually 2-0, but G-Dudge, that is it. Unfortunately, he tops out early, and Rafael able to stay alive. Yes, Somali, you can play on emulator. But either way, that is Rafael staying alive in the tournament, and unfortunately for G-Dudge, he is sent home. Thank you for playing. Hope to see you again in the tournament. It was a pleasure having you here, always improving. And yeah, so fortunate there for G-Dutch, but Rafael stays alive and will face the... Who will Rafael face? He'll face the winner of 235, which is RVP and Iceblade. So, speaking of RVP and Iceblade, we can actually... How often are these Somali? These are once every month. Join the Classic Tetris PAL server for more information. So thanks, Lorex. Lorex is going to link it to you, and hope to see you there. We are always looking for new players. CTP is a wonderful, wonderful little community that we have, and we are really always looking for new players. Always a pleasure to have everybody here. And yeah, so now it is time for RVP and Iceblade.
There you go. Rafael, you have time according to the channel 1830 UTC, which is in like half an hour.
Yes. So that'll be part of the last block of matches played after this set, with Martin facing Janine and Rafael taking on the winner of RVP and Iceblade.
So now we watch Classic Tetris PAL.
Yes.
I think. The way Classic Tetris PAL is it? Yeah, we will. Played one of the three known Swiss online Classic Tetris player, and is really strong as a 500k and a TSC 450k PAL. So is really good balanced on both versions. But this is his first CTP. Where a repeat of the 500k being is like in, I don't know how many CTPs he already was in. I think last time he got like 4th place or 5th place. So
he got very far. He was able to make it into the winners semifinals. Unfortunately, lost there, and was one game away from reaching the winners finals. Yeah, so very impressive run there by RVP. Always improving. We can see 19 lines just like that. 20 lines on level 19 speeds. Very nicely done there. It's already gotten 20 lines before, so RVP really showing he has been putting in work, watching the compendium, and working on his level 19 play. So yeah, we are only scheduled. The other match was already done ahead of schedule, so we're only scheduled to start with this set in 2 minutes, so no pressure. When we do start, we need a level selection from RVP, and then a ready from Iceblade. So whenever you guys are ready, do let me know. We can start. Oh, RVP nearly going for the Tetris there, but not much didn't come.
Yeah, good luck to both players.
All right, so now only now is the scheduled time we start this match. So whenever you guys are ready warming up, please level selection from RVP and you're ready from Iceblade, and we can start with game number one. Meanwhile, might as well take a look at how the bracket has turned out. So Mihu beating Balbar will face Emok, who got through Starwise. Barton and Janine, obviously on this stream. Felinho beat Lucy and will face the winner of M16 and JXZ. And then we have Messex versus Blau. Messex beating MJ. So far not lost a game, sweeping both Eggmaster and MJ. Blau beating Black Cat and now face Messex. In the losers bracket, Balbar was able to take out Scoopman. Vache sent Starways home packing, and these two will now face the next round. Then we have Rafa against the winner of this. Losers bracket, we also have Lucy facing Starwise. Marshall playing against Black Cat. Eggmaster has beaten Black Cat 3-0 and will face the winner of MJ and Bill. So, please complete your warm-ups. And whenever you guys ready, write readies in the chat and a level selection please from RVP.
Mr. SC representing the US.
Is Eggmaster EU? No, Eggmaster's from the United States, but he always joins us in the CTP community. Always nice to have him around. It is nice. And we also have we have quite a few NTSC players who join us for these events. Always Dog always joins us. Unfortunately, he probably won't be playing tomorrow. I think something he wasn't able to submit his qualifier. But either way, yeah, we usually see Dog around and some other players as well. So yeah, Iceblade says he's ready. RVP, please say ready, and we need a level selection from you. Alright, so RVP says ready 15, so Iceblade, we're about to start. Please end your game. And let me just give him a second to hopefully top out.
Isn't he? I think he's Ohio. Ohio. He wrote that in CTP qual, so.
Is he? I'm not sure. Okay, so both players are ready, so let's count this down for game number one. Between these two players, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So this is, as mentioned before, the losers bracket, round 2, and the winner will face Rafael in losers round 3. So let's see how this one turns out. Iceblade is underway, and it was RVP's choice to go for level 15.
Yeah, the brackets for this who just joined.
First Tetris goes to Iceblade.
And Pete's getting kind of droughted. Plants the well when the longbow comes.
Iceblade now, huge dependency in the middle, not Tetris ready, but just needs a longbow in order to downstack. Nice double there. I'm going to take another one of those doubles. Very nice stack, very nice birding there from Iceblade, and solves that Lombard dependency without a Lombard. Very nicely done. Getting a Tetris in the end. RVP still looking for his first Tetris, playing up high, taking the triple, and getting the Tetris. 29,000 for RVP, 45,000 for Iceblade. Yes, no, Eggmaster's not actually Yanni's son. I think we need to make that clear. Eggmaster and Yanni are not related, at least to my knowledge.
Eggmaster said that his grandpa claimed to max out the game is consistent 600k on NTSC. So maybe Yanni's grandpa.
Hell, well, Yanni's like young 40s. Eggmaster's like 13, right? So,
Oh.
I think he'd be a little young, but let me think. Okay, so. Oh no, Iceblade in quite a bit of trouble. Hangs there, and it's going to top it at 84,000. So RVP needs to get to 85,000 if he wants to take game number one. So 85,000 is the score to get.
Yeah, what's green? Oh, these Smash boys. Not good.
Yeah, RVP
And he
just.
just doesn't like him right now.
RVP's just. Oh no, mischief there. Still low enough to manage, but all of a sudden now the stack is being complicated. Oh no, RVP!
What was that?
What happened there is going to top it at 64,000 points. I'm
What?
not sure what happened there. He was still able to get those pieces over, but I don't know if there's a controller issue or what exactly happened with RVP. Either way, Iceblade hangs on, and despite topping out earlier, able to take game number one, and is now in a 1-0 lead. It's Lorax, Kingsman. So yeah, unfortunate there for RVP. Yes, Iceblade was ahead.
Iceblade is ready on level 15, so ready for RVP and
Oh, did I? Wait, sorry, did I misspeak? Did I say 58,000? Or did RVP understand me wrong?
Oh.
Did I say 58,000?
I don't remember. Rook.
Because if I misspoke, then this would be a bigger issue. Could somebody confirm if it was me misspeaking or RVP understanding it wrong?
I really don't know.
Alright. Because this is important. This is actually does change a lot. Let me can you pull up the stream?
Yeah, but I can't like move behind. I don't know what.
Alright, so keep a look on the chat. I'll close it for now. I'll
Yep.
try and listen to it on my phone.
Yeah, we are needed. Hope it's not that bad like in football. Nah, RVP. Even if you don't didn't understand right, that's not your fault. I mean, everybody can not understand something not right, so not that bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
after
said 85,000. So
85 or 58.
I said 85,000.
Ah,
RVP needs to get
okay,
to 85,000.
okay.
So it looks like, yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it seems that game is gonna stand. I just wanted to make sure that because if it's due to the commentator saying something wrong, then you would have to look into the issue. But it seems it's everything is fine, and it was just a small misunderstanding. Shame there for RVP, but either way, that is now game one for Iceblade. So Iceblade is ready. RVP said ready 15, even though it's Iceblade's choice, but he
Oh,
didn't disagree, so we're just gonna count it down. So let's count this down for game number two. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
that's what your talent is, right?
Yeah, well, if you say it, then it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
think so.
just a matter
It's
of
only like if it's for player scene and the commentator focus on the other side, so that would help. But now like two player scene was focusing on this game.
RVP getting first Tetris. Actually, no, Iceblade has already gotten his first. RVP set up for a tuck. fixing that Lombard dependency, and now RVP is clean. Meanwhile, Iceblade on 19,000, looking for his second Tetris. RVP on 21,000, gotten some extra burns. Iceblade getting his Tetris. So after this set, we'll have Martin taking on Janine in the winners quarterfinals, and we'll have Raphael taking on the winner of this in losers round 3. So yeah, look out for that.
Iceblade, getting Tetris is really fast right now. It's a real nice stack. Every piece can fit in. That's perfect, and gets another Tetris to take the lead. But every piece takes a right back with 1000.
Yeah, so starting off both players very close here. Very strong start for both players. Iceblade getting a Tetris. Now Tetris ahead. Ooh, no, a hang there for RVP. Gonna have to try and fix the situation. Decides to solve it with a tucked S piece. Or Z piece, sorry. Oh yeah, Schnecke with the follow. Thank you, Schnecke. You followed me quite a bit ago. But and G-Dudge rating us with a party of 1. Thank you a lot, G-Dudge. Very kind of you. 107 for RVP, 157 for Iceblade. Iceblade able to get into a lead as RVP had to spend some time burning, but RVP is now clean, looking to get some Tetrises.
Iceblade has a clean stack again and gets a Tetris. Yeah, 1-0 for Iceblade.
Yes, it's 1-0 for Iceblade.
Oh, 1-0. Just big pieces for Iceblade. Gets another Tetris, breaks the 200k mark, 55 lines.
RVP
Decent
back.
tournament pace.
Yeah, very good tournament pace there for Iceblade. Keeping it clean at 153 for RVP. So RVP, his longer burning sequence somewhere there some time ago is currently costing. It means that Iceblade is in the lead, but Iceblade forced into building a dependency and really bad piece there with the Z. Finally able to fill one of those dependencies. And looking for another Lombard. There you go. Iceblade is going to be clean. RVP Tetris ready. Getting the Tetris. So 192 for RVP. Iceblade playing up high. Getting that high tuck. Getting the Lombard for... Got a little too high. 242 for Iceblade.
Little bit the missed attack. So now this will be a dig situation for him, I think. But if he gets good pieces, this will be easy.
This is always
But
RNG
he's not
dependent.
getting them.
But oh no,
No.
he tops out at 245, and RVP meanwhile has actually taken the lead. So RVP is good and takes game number 2 and levels the setup. So yeah, GG's. Now it is level selection from RVP, please. Be ready from Iceblade. Oh, you said ready 50. Okay, that's fine then. No problem, RVP. No problem. It's all good.
Widget Beastie has beaten Barber in round 3 of losers bracket. This was actually a rematch of round 1, which Barber has won 3-1, but now Widget Beastie has swept him, and he's now in the loser bracket for round 4. And we'll play the winner of Rafal and the winner of this match.
Okay, so interesting there. Vache able to take revenge on Balbar. Meanwhile, for this
Oh no
game,
no no, that's wrong. You will play the loser of Michu and Imok. I just
alright, so either way, we now have
misread
readies on both
I
sides
think.
for this game. Ready 15, so let's count this down for game number 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Oh, he will play the loser of Martin and Janine. That's interesting. In a way. Oh, not good pieces for RVP. In the beginning, needs to set up a tuck. Now he has a longbar dependency. Fills in with a longbar, and I gets the first Tetris. 19,000. RVP takes a single and gets a Tetris, so he's testing back, neck and neck. He's played waiting on long bar, but it is not coming. But now it's coming in. Tetris 4. Ice played. Meanwhile, RVP is Tetris ready, but Rover's coming right now, so it takes a one Tetris lead, and Ice Blade needs to burn a little bit. Yeah, Rocco. For now, everything is good here. Ice Blade evens the score of a Tetris and gets another Tetris to take the one Tetris lead. Because RVP is getting droughted, and now he gets the Tetris. 81,000 for RVP. Both players are Tetrising back and forth.
REP with a really flat stack up high and gets rewarded getting 2 Lombars, quick succession getting 2 Tetrises, 124 RVP, 121 for Iceblade. So again, a very even game so far. Iceblade getting a Tetris, RVP follows suit. So very close game here. Keeping it clean, both players. Very nice stacking.
Again, simultaneous Tetris. This is looking like the same piece sets how they're playing, but
Yeah, but these two
in
players are
their
just really evenly matched. At least in
yeah.
low 15 showing it. RVP again playing flat with his flat stack, very high up, but again making it work, getting that Tetris, getting another Tetris. Now in the lead, 199 for RVP as he has a cleaner stack than Iceblade, as Iceblade had to burn down some lines. Flat play there with the Lombard, very nicely done. Mishu beat Emok, according to Janine, so
Yeah.
congratulations to him. And we'll be in the semis, facing the winner of
Or
Janine and Martin, which we'll see later on, or in about 10 minutes, as the schedule would say. 219 for RVP, still in the lead, 187 for Iceblade.
RVP takes another Tetris to have a nice lead. Iceblade hasn't got a longboard for quite some time, but now he's getting it. 207 for Iceblade, 239 for RVP gets another Tetris, so takes 50,000 point lead, which is rough 2.5 Tetris.
Iceblade stacking very highly on the left, wanted to solve that well and getting the Tetris. 229 for Iceblade. RVP now with the tuck set up. If he can hit the tuck, then he'll be fine, but looks like he'll just burn in a different way. Still fine for RVP. So RVP on a 280, Iceblade on 267, but currently Iceblade the one with the better stack, so can be able to take the lead now if he gets a Tetris, but RVP is digging out of this. Very nicely done. Reopens the well and is nearly Tetris ready. Now he's Tetris ready. Iceblade getting the Tetris, taking the lead for now, but RVP is Tetris ready. So 304 for RVP, 307 for Iceblade. After about 80 something lines, we are very close, but Uno, Iceblade having to do some burning, hitting the spin. Good solve there. Oh no,
Nice.
RVP
Cool.
builds that square stack, getting blitzed by them. Still clean, needs a Lombard really. Now needs a 2-bottom. So currently RVP getting the piece over.
Oh my god.
So RVP
How?
just staying alive. Oh no, hangs
Oh
that
my
S
god.
piece. So now a lot of trouble for RVP. Iceblade is ahead currently, and RVP is about to transition and is so high up. Transitions at
Oh
331,
no.
and that's going to be for RVP. RVP tops out at 331, got into trouble just before the transition, and unfortunately tops out. So Iceblade on 358 is already good, and takes a 2-1 advantage, and is one game away from advancing in the losers bracket and sending RVP home.
Wow. GG's.
Yes, GG's indeed, a very good game.
Match point for Ice Blades right now.
Who chooses level? It is Iceplate's choice. Alright, so Iceplate says ready 15. And RVP says ready, so let's count this down for game number 4. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Not great RNG for RVP,
He's
but
going to be able to solve it just fine with that tuck. And looking for his first Tetris now, in some trouble. Gonna be able to tuck that piece in now, set up for a dirty Tetris to start us off, and the first Tetris comes very dirty for RVP. Iceplate's already gotten his first Tetris, so both players on 19,000, although RVP first one to get his second. Iceplate is up high, playing flat and making it work, getting the Tetris. So both players have started off very cleanly here. Iceplate getting the Tetris.
RVP has a one Tetris lead, and Ice Blade just waiting on the long run gets it, so he's coming closer again. But
Okay.
RVP has a really nasty long run dependency, but he's not getting it. Now he's getting it, but a bit messy.
Oh no, some bad pieces there for RVP means he's gonna have to handle this. Still manageable, but not a very good situation. There you go. Able to survive with that square. Reopens the well. 103, 104 for RVP, 104 for Iceblade. So RVP surviving and
So push
getting
down
the
point lead.
Tetris. Now set up for a spin. Nails the spin. And Iceblade now trying to reopen the well.
Double. Yeah. Oh, that was real nice. T Burning gets a Tetris, so he is taking it the lead, but RVP's taking red back, but RNG gave him again not the red piece.
So 146 for RVP, 130 for Iceblade, and now both players with clean stacks.
They're just Tetrising back and forth. The first who will start burning will fall behind here. And Iceblade gets the Tetris, takes a 3,000 point lead again. So both players are going strong. And Naruto's for RVP, Tetris for Iceblade. So this shows how even this matchup is. Just two really consistent players.
224 for RVP, 226 for Iceblade, and now above the halfway point, still some time to go until level 16. RVP getting a Tetris. So again, these two players so close to each other. Within 1,000 points.
Playing on 15, like getting 300 or high 200k scores on 15 every time.
Yeah, every single time. That is very impressive. Through the 15 speeds, no problem for either of these players. Can just show how clean their stacking is and doing well. RVP on 282, Iceblade on 285. So again, we are still so very close. Now, RVP in a true 15k lead, not by much. So it's still a very close game.
There's the long bar for Iceblade, and there he gets it and takes the 3,000 points lead again. And gets like a Tetris, so he has one Tetris lead, but RVP Tetris right back.
So if neither player tops out and we continue going, this will go down to the wire. But now RVP was looking for an L or a J, and the L or a J just doesn't come, and now it builds out a little bit too much. So now RVP forced into some burning. Now just has a hole in his stack. Needs a Lombard, really.
Oh no.
Really needs a Lombard. RVP gets a Lombard, so stays alive, but is still quite a situation for him. 5 lines away from transitioning as well. Iceblade transitions at 366. RVP is on 97,000, trying to stay alive.
Strong pace. Oh, hits a T-spin.
And RVP stays alive. And he's on 388, 384. He needs to get to 368 if he wants to win this game.
Tops out at 367.
So RVP needs to get to 368 in order to stay alive. But this is so tough for RVP, so high up on 16 speeds, not going to be able to do it. And RVP falls at 353, so Iceblade on 367 is already good and takes game number 4 and the set. So he stays alive. And RVP is sent home, so unlucky there for RVP. Commiserations. Hope to see you again. You know, Iceblade stays alive and will face Raphael now, actually, as now we can move back into the 4-player scene. We are now not ahead of schedule. We're nearly about to be behind schedule, but only by a little bit, so that's fine. So let's switch over to the 4-player scene. Let's switch this up really quick. So now we have Martin versus Janine. So let's set this up.
That's the last the last matches of this stream here.
Yep.
And then we'll wait to Classic Tetris PAL.
Yes, where Rocco is currently streaming with Brendan in VV in commentary. So that is going to be interesting. Now we have Iceblade. And Raphael. So what is Martin's Twitch again? 8210.
I think
Is it Pepe 8210 was it?
I will quickly look back in the chat. It's
8310?
I didn't see it already.
Well, we'll just take a look real quick. Pepe,
It's
oh,
Pepe.
2381.
Ah, yeah.
Just completely messed up names. There you go. 2310. Oh, no, 2381. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Finally, there we go. Okay, 2-player scene, Janine.
Iceblade has a rematch versus Rafal again, as they played in winner's bracket, normal bracket round 1, and Rafal defeated him in a decider. Also, Rafal has beaten. No, just oh, that's wrong. So Blubber Booba has beaten Messex 3-1, so he's in the winners bracket semis, and Messex is in the loser bracket and will I think will face. Who will we face for a second?
So either way, we are now set up, and so now we'll be choosing levels. Let's see. So it is Martin who has the first level choice, and Raphael. So now we can get readies in the chat. We can start with this final block of games.
I never saw 32 players bracket double elimination matches. I think that's first time in Tetris history that there's a 32 players bracket with double elimination. I think that's like one of the rarest brackets in every sport. Like, who's doing double elimination with 32 players?
I know fighting games do double elimination with thousands of players, so...
Which fighting games?
All fighting games. Martin says ready 15. Janine says ready. I have a ready from Iceblade, so now I just need a level selection and a ready from Raphael. Thank you for the follow, Rocco. I don't even know that you weren't following me, so what the hell. Either way, yep, Raphael, you do choose.
Is RVP ready? And RVP, okay. Marcia's ready.
Alright, so Raphael chooses level 18, so we have 4 ready, so let's count this down for everyone for the final block on the stream. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Martin versus Janine is part of the winners quarterfinals, and the winner will face Michu in winners semis. And Raphael versus Iceblade is round 3 of losers bracket, and the winner of that will face someone.
Oh, misdrop Iceblade already.
So the winner on the right side will face Imok.
Oh, Iceblade already messy. So not looking really good. No, Aki's here. Somebody back.
Oh, we got Aki here. One of the tier 1 players tomorrow. Gonna play versus Elibo first round.
Oh
You know,
no,
Ice
Ice Blade.
Blade trying to stay alive and hangs that piece. Gonna be tough to get anything over to the left, and he's gonna top it at 13,000 points. Ref on 34,000 points is already good. Takes game number 1 and is off into a 1-0 lead. You know, on the left, both players playing very cleanly. Starting us off, Martin on 61,000 points. Janine about to get a Tetris on 42,000 points, waiting for the Lombard. Either way, that is game 1 to Rafael. So Iceblade says, ready 15.
Okay, both players are ready on level 15.
So let's count this down for the right side on level 15, game 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Both players are on the way. Top, already better in G4 Rafa at the beginning. Oh, misses the spin. But he can set up for the road to Tetris, but he's burning it down to get clean and just do the right well Tetris. Meanwhile, Iceblade Goddess was Tetris is at almost now he's at 40,000. So okay, Rafael is already messy. This is like Iceblade in the first game, only switched.
Yes, Rafael really needing a Lombard at the moment, getting the Lombard, but that's still now quite a lot of work to be done. Needs another Lombard, if we're being honest. Gonna burn like that, so Rafael trying to stay alive. Getting the long piece. And looks like Rafael able to handle that situation. Meanwhile, on the left, we're at 168 for Martin, at 137 for Janine. And Iceblade in the lead, 81,000 for him. Rafael on 17,000. Rafael has just been cleaning this entire game. $266 for Martin, 183 for Janine. So Martin in the lead, but Janine playing clean. 142 for Iceblade, very much in the lead now. And Rafael on 35,000. So right now, Iceblade just running away with the game.
It's almost clean. Iceblade is now longer independent, but maybe he will go for the dirty Tetris there, and he goes for it. So nice dirty Tetris for Iceblade to get him clean and Tetris ready. So quick score update: Martin gets a Tetris is at 345,000. Janine at 250,000. Iceblade at 204, and Rafael at 54,000. But Martin transitioned with a really nice score, 360,000. He is doing really well. And Janine transitions gets Tetris, but Martin has a 100,000 point lead, and he's going for the dirty centerwall Tetris, and he gets it. So 411,000 for Martin. And he's clean and gets another Tetris, so this is a really strong 15 game by him. Just played really efficient the whole game. Janine 340,000, Martin 134,000. We'll get the lumber in time. Oh no, slight only dash shift. Where's this lumber? He's getting droughted. Oh no. And he gets a Tetris, 465,000, almost 500k. And he's in the kill screen, 466,000 for Martin. And Janine can do 2 Tetrises till the kill screen, so this is real difficult. Now only 1. And she gets it now. Okay, now she needs really strong 19 play. Will she get it?
Score to get is 447.
Oh, level 20. He's getting it over. Nice double.
You know, on the right, it's 161 for Rafa, 352 for Iceblade. Now it is buffering on Janine's side. 430 for her,
no.
but is getting up high. So unfortunate there for Janine. Is going to top it up 430. Good effort though, but Martin hangs on for game number 1.
Oh no, Iceblade topped out at 352,000.
So Rafael needs to get to 353 if he wants to win this game. Still possible for level 19, but needs to play this efficiently.
Giant chase down right now. Okay, both players are ready. Janine choose level 18. Oh, Rafael, nice adjustment. And another Tetris for Rafael. 248,000. He's Tetris heady again. And gets a long bar. That's getting really interesting right now. He has 1 Tetris till level 18. Okay, he's forced to take a double. He's level 18 again, and it's not Tetris ready. Not looking that good at all.
Just really needed to spend these lines getting Tetris and currently just burning. Now won't be possible to reach without insane 19 play, and he won't even transition cleanly.
He will go risky for the dirty Tetris, but will the longboard come in time?
He doesn't
gets it, but
it's such a long way, and that's not gonna be enough. Rafael tops out at 307, so Iceblade is good. And that was set up. You know, on the left, Martin with the perfect clear, getting a Tetris. 85,000 for Martin, 53,000 for Janine.
So the right place already. Okay, Ruffle is ready on 18. Iceblade is ready.
Let's count this down for the right side on level 18. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Janine play is feeling very comfortable on level 18 than on level 15.
Martin currently in some trouble. Let's see how he can handle this on level 18 speeds. Has shown to be pretty decent on 15 speeds, and looks like with the right pieces, getting out of this on level 18.
Oh, he's going for the Tetris, I think, or?
Yeah, it looks like he's going for a dirty Tetris.
It's maintaining his efficiency, like in every other game.
Oh no, Janine all of a sudden tops out at 129. Oh. Trouble there, and Martin takes a second game. So Martin takes a 2-0 lead.
So on the right, Iceblade is pretty clean and gets his first Tetris. 36,000 for Iceblade, and Rafa gets his first Tetris. 33,000 for him. But Iceblade has for now no problems with 18, as in his previous games. Takes a nice triple, maintaining his 4,000 points lead. But takes a triple, blocks the well, but now he gets a Tetris 65,000. Raphael is getting a bit high, but now he's getting nice pieces to burn a little bit down. Get good pieces. And that's the question here. For now, yes. So he is almost clean, pretty nice. Meanwhile, Iceblade is playing pretty good. Is right now doing some delayed burns.
Oh no, hang there for Iceblade, and he's gonna be done at
Oh no.
70,000. So Rafael currently on the same score, but with that burn, is gonna be good and takes
Oh
a
no.
2-0 advantage. So Rafael is now
2-1.
2-1 ahead. So yeah, sorry. Meanwhile, on the left, it is 22,000 for Martin at 57,000 points for Janine to start us off. So yeah, so Rafael is now one game away from staying alive and sending Iceblade home.
Jen needs to burn a bit. So he's getting perfect pieces for this right now, but gets a Tetris. That's enough for him to get out of danger. 50,000 for Martin, 63,000 for Janine, but Janine's clean and Martin isn't yet. Iceblade is already on level 15, so we're only ready from Rafael. Tetris for Janine, 84,000, and Martin is going for the row 3 Tetris. Pretty nice. He's now way for Lombard again for row 3 Tetris. Has a hole again, but does a perfect flat burn.
Alright, so Iceblade says ready 15 and Rafael says ready. So for the right side, let's count this down. From 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
So for Martin has set up the spin, but is burning over Smash Boys. So pretty nice. Janine is going strong at 443,000. Nice blade pushing down. Interesting. Oh, these all blocks aren't that good for him, so he's already in a dig. Rafael gets the first Tetris 19,000. Martin is also in a dig right now, has long burn dependency, but fills it in with I don't know what that is. Oh, Janine is also a bit high right now. Oh no. She's long bar dependent, but gets the long bar. Is this enough? I don't know. Oh, Janine in big trouble right now.
Being out though, making progress. Really badass piece there. Not what you wanted. This is just tough for Janine getting the piece over. Trying to stay alive. 174 for Janine, 140 for Martin.
Oh no. Oh, she gets it over.
Those two squares, really not what you wanted. That's going for Janine.
Oh,
So Janine
no,
tops out at 178, and Martin needs to get to 179 if he wants to win the set. Now set up, getting the Tetris, and Janine, fortunately, not able to play the same, allows Martin to get the win, and now advances to face Mishu in the winner's semis. You know, Iceblade in quite a bit of trouble, needs to stay alive. Rafael currently in the lead, 144 for Rafael, 94,000 for Iceblade.
It's getting pretty interesting right now. But now they're both real clean, but Rafa gets another Tetris, has a big lead, I think like 60,000, so that's pretty good for him. Oh, I misflip by Iceblade, I think. Nice flat burns. That's perfect. Gets all of this quite good. Gets a long word to fill it in to get Tetris idea. Tetris for Iceblade. Janine, you are still in the tournament, so but your next match will be on Classic Tetris PAL.
Rafael
After this,
currently
at night, you
playing
just
very high up, getting the
know.
Tetris, not getting the Tetris, but trying to stay alive. Ooh, no, some
Oh
flat
no!
play, not really working out for Rafael, so now has to dig out of this. Iceblade currently clean, getting the Tetris. 187 for Iceblade, 228 for Rafael. Rafael really in need of a Lombard at the moment, not getting the Lombard, wanting to get not getting the square over. Puts it there instead, and oh no, Rafael in a lot of trouble. Rafael's going to top it at 231.
Oh
Iceblade
no!
needs to get to 232 if he wants to take us into a decider and take game number 4. So 232 is the game.
There's the Tetris,
So
but
there's one
it's not.
Tetris.
All he takes is the triple going.
Looks like he may be looking to send us off with the Tetris.
Can just take the triple, I think. And he's okay. What?
Finally getting the
And there you
Lombard.
go.
And Iceblade takes game number 4 and is now you're now into a decider on the right side. So now it's time for a level selection from Rafael and a ready from Iceblade.
Okay.
Alright, Rafael says ready 18. So now needing a ready from Iceblade. We can start with the game 5 finale. And says ready. So let's count this down for game number 5. 3, 2, 1. Tetris, the grand finale of not just the set between these two players. Oh, I split accidentally starting level 50, that's fine. I'm just going to start with 18. Meanwhile, yes, so this is the grand finale of not just this set, but also the finale of this stream, as after this we will be going into Classic Tetris PAL, rating them currently. No idea what's going on there. Rafael with a precarious start.
But
A lot of trouble. Iceblade also in a pretty bad start. Getting the piece over, but this is very tough for Iceblade. Iceblade currently on 2,000 points is really high up, and Iceblade is going to top it at 2,000 points. Rafael on 4,000 points is good, but would have also topped out himself, so it's a case of less than 2,000 points deciding this set, and Rafael takes the set and moves on in the loser's bracket. Unfortunately for Iceblade, goes out. Thank you for playing though, Iceblade. One incredible debut run, taking out RVP among others and taking Rafael to 2 deciders. Very impressive debut there. Hope to see you again next month. By the way, this has been it for this stream. Let me just get the thing to raid.
Say one thing before the end. I want to say the matches which will be played then. Michu versus Martin, Foligno versus Blauer Bube, Janine versus Wedget Beastie, Emok versus Rafael, Messex versus Lucy, and M16 versus Eggmaster.
So yes, so that is it. We're gonna raid Classic Tetris PAL. Let me just open up the stream. All right, so yeah, thank you first of all, Larax, for joining us in commentary. When do you play next match, Rafa? I'm not sure. Well, take a look at the bracket, you'll probably find it out. But yeah, so that's it for us. That's gonna be it.
Set
Iceblade, thank you for the
complete.
follow, by the way. So yeah, that's gonna be it.
Rafal, you will play now at 19 UTC, so in few minutes at Classic Tetris PAL.
Yeah,
So we are
and
rating
we're
them.
reiterating them. So yeah, thank you, Lorax.
You are
Thank
at
you all for
3, who at
watching,
1.
and thank you for
Mm.
playing. So hope to see you all around. That has been it for this stream. So goodbye.